Wow, it's picking up literally every sound.
Every sound.
Every sound. Alright, well, hello everyone. It's Taylor here, back on the Tinfoil Forum. Thanks for coming back. This week we have the skinny legend Justin Fame taking time from his busy schedule to join us again.
Hi everyone, Justin Fame, how are you?
So do you want to tell them about your tour dates coming up?
Upcoming tour, yes, one moment. I am going on tour again through Divine Management, thankfully. If you want to purchase tickets will be available for purchase starting March 3rd at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or a.m., excuse me. I'll be going to Buffalo, New York, Anaheim, California, Orlando, Florida, Chicago, Illinois, and Atlanta, Georgia, and then I'll be making one pit stop in Baltimore, Maryland this summer. justinfame.weebly.com. See you there.
Lit. And of course we have Colleen.
Hi.
Cauliflower.
I'm not going on tour, but I'm here.
Colleen's gonna come. She's gonna be great.
Do we get free
I
tickets?
could be the opening act.
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Alright, which one are we going to? Let's go to New York.
That one seems like it would be the easiest.
I've never been to New York. Fun fact.
Neither have I.
Oh, we're screwed.
What are we talking about today? Summer transition.
So today we're talking about Bigfoot. I just figured, we kick it old school. Kind of how we used to do it back in the day.
Who?
Us.
I gotta do your voice.
Oh, yeah. So before we start, Colleen and Justin found out that I'm very good at different voices, apparently. And I have this...
I'll ask you a question and then you'll respond, okay?
Okay.
Let's pretend we're at Sonic. Hi, welcome to Sonic. What can I get for you?
Oh, hello. I would like a double chocolate chip the milkshake, please. That would be wonderful.
Do you see what I mean, people? This is ridiculous.
Did everyone hear that?
I hope people heard it.
Literally everyone at Sonic hates me now, so
We're not allowed at the Sonic and Radford anymore.
Justin got charged $3 for a cup of water with a lime.
No, $6. Me and Cody got one. It's fine.
$6.
Alright, yeah, so today we're talking about Bigfoot, and I'm sure everyone knows about Bigfoot, but I just like Bigfoot because it's basically one of the widest known theories, and as an anthropology major, I just find it funny. I like this one. So if you don't know who Bigfoot is, in the Pacific Northwest, some of the coastal Indian tribes, they were drawing pictures and talking about how Sasquatch came from that area, and the colonists there had apparently reported seeing this monster as well. There wasn't really a name for it back then, but these wild men is what the Indians called it. They said you could even find them everywhere on the planet except Antarctica. Which, thank God, because, who goes to Antarctica?
People who want to go squatching.
Have you seen the show? What's it called? Sasquatch Hunters or Hunting for Sasquatch?
One of the Discovery TLC shows.
Yeah.
Dreadful.
Bubba or whatever his name is. It's like, ooh, ooh, in the middle of the woods. If I was a deer, I would totally just mess with them and start making noise. I'd be like, ah.
If you were a deer.
Yeah, you didn't know deers, make very aggressive noises?
I didn't know that they had complex thought.
Oh, yeah.
Dolphins have complex thoughts.
Do they? Anyway, I have some interesting Bigfoot facts that I'd like to share with the group.
Yes.
Okay, we already read that one. The first person to capture footage of Bigfoot was Roger Patterson. I did know that. There is DNA evidence to date to prove that Bigfoot exists. Okay, this isn't a secure site. These probably aren't as accurate as I thought. Interesting Bigfoot facts and theories. There it is. Native Americans believed Bigfoot long before the Europeans came to North America. And last but not least, let's list some Bigfoot nicknames. Jacko, Jingara, Monkey Man, Old Skunky Bill.
Old Skunky Bill.
Rougarou, Rougarou, Good Judy Rougarou, Tree Man, Wendigo, Wigidoquoque, and
Wendigos.
Yeti, its Himalayan cousin, among many others.
Wendigos are actually in the video game The Butterfly Effect, but they're very, skinny, hairless demon monsters.
I would like to say that I went on the ride at Disney World Escape from the Yeti, so
God.
I should be very prepared for this show.
Mm-hmm.
He was scary.
Was this like third grade again with Amelia Earhart Museum?
No, Wax Museum and I was her. It's more of a I was the actor. Thank you.
Don't you know?
Oh goodness.
She channeled Amelia and she was Amelia.
Well,
I
apparently,
became.
so people believe that Bigfoots are still roaming around the woods. There's that very famous video where it was talking about how they're talking about how it was wandering around the woods while the people were on their like four-wheelers and it like stopped and looked at them. But I think my most favorite theory about Bigfoot is that the reason you always can catch a glimpse of Bigfoot, but once he sees you, he disappears, is people think he like disappears into the fourth dimension. That Bigfoot was given this
He breaks the fourth wall and just evaporates.
Yep. Was given this godlike no, stop touching it. It's not gonna fall over. He was given like this godlike ability to just, go through the four dimensions and such.
What gives him the right? Why can I not do such a thing?
Maybe it's because we only use 10% of our brain power. Maybe that's why we can't do it. I'm using about 3 right now.
I think I'm on 11 because I just studied
11.
11%.
Wow. She's on a different wavelength. But yeah, people really, honest to God, have like dedicated their lives to like hunting Bigfoot. And people in Georgia, they the moonshiners, they think that Bigfoot's roaming around stealing their moonshine.
Can you imagine?
Gasp.
Where's the soundboard?
Sorry, I almost got yelled at last time. Anyway, fact time. It's like t-shirt time. Okay. Apparently, Bigfoot's a vegetarian. Although
So why are we scared of him?
Yeah.
Although some believe he is an omnivore, and if you go back to third grade world history, that is a meat and plant eater.
Oh.
Right? Let me go over
Yes,
it.
it is.
Okay, that would have been really bad.
That's, wow.
It's like how most dinosaurs are actually herbivores, but everyone's still scared of them.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I think Bigfoot's so interesting as an anthropology major, it's the fact that, so basically, we are, that was terrifying. I heard that.
That was the gas.
Well, I think the most interesting part about Bigfoot is that, so we're related to primates. We are primates. And basically, us and apes have a common ancestor that we have no idea who it is from. Stop!
Stop doing that.
So we have a common ancestor. And so basically, when we went from walking on four paws, 2 paws.
I don't know why I can't handle this.
4 paws to walking upright. Our bone structure it concaves. It's not convex. It doesn't come out. Your leg structure is bent in. Our pads of our feet are not meant to carry this much weight. And that's why people associate Bigfoot with us, because he looks so much like an ape, but so much like a human.
Maybe the apes know about it. They just aren't telling us. He's like the ape overlord.
Maybe he's like our lost ancestor that we've been trying to find, but
Like he's a Neanderthal who never evolved.
what did you say? It's a Neanderthal, folks. Neanderthal. Not a thal, a tall. So what do you think what's been going on with Bigfoot?
I think he just wants to be left alone, and we keep poking him. We're prodding him, and he's like, go away.
I think it's a sham, a scam, and I'm not here for the gig.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to think about Bigfoot.
I see all these pictures of supposed Bigfoot in the woods, but they're all so far away, shadowy, and blurry that it could literally just be a tall person.
Literally. I mean,
maybe it's gonna look extra hairy.
if they just
Or it could be like a monkey walking upright.
Why?
I don't understand why, like, people have this crazy misunderstanding of animals and people because, well, first of all, let's talk about evolution.
Okay.
Like, people think evolution, it changes over time from just these random mutations that show up. And it's actually taking traits that were already had by the individual. And when the environment changes, the traits that were favored in the past environment might not be favored in this environment. So
It's all about favorability.
yeah, that's why it's called natural selection, survival of the fittest, because you're the fittest to live in the current environment that we have.
So all y'all who ate a Tide Pod, you're behind. You're a generation behind right now.
Don't get me started.
You're several generations behind. Let me get that
Tide
straight.
Pods are nutritious.
Um,
Delicious.
But yeah, people just, I don't understand what the fascination is with Bigfoot. Like, I've seen that wolf guy from, like, the circus in the 80s, where he just has this gene mutation where he can excessively grow hair everywhere on his body. But
Oh,
I
I've
mean,
seen that. It's like werewolf syndrome or something.
yeah, but this is like, this man, this famous picture of Bigfoot looks like a man walking around in a hairy ape costume. And all most of the sightings occur in, like, the Northwest. I mean, although there are, like, other, hey.
Stop showing me pictures.
I'm looking at Bigfoot.
Gotcha.
I saw this one picture of this girl who has werewolf syndrome, and like she just got married, but like she hadn't like shaved any of her hair like her whole life, and then all of a sudden she was just like, I'm over it, and she shaved her entire body.
Well, the problem is that you continue to shave it. It's just like normal hair follicles. The more you shave it, the faster it grows back, and the darker and thicker it grows back.
I don't shave my peach fuzz. I have no need to.
You just get
You
it
want?
waxed or lasered.
Or I could just live happy in my own skin. Am I right, ladies? 2018.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We're here for it.
Power to the female.
Gloria Steinem, where you at?
But yeah, so Bigfoot, started in like the, it's only been like a 50-year craze. So in the second half of the 20th century, so magazine articles, most of them, like in 1959, were like true articles, like mapping a discovery of like this new creature. And I think it was in California that this happened, but yeah, if you don't believe in Bigfoot, like, you're not alone. There's like a ton of people that are totally ready to go to war about whether this monkey man exists.
Monkey man.
A monkey man.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, like, refutable evidence that he does exist. It's only just people sometimes, like, posting pictures of a figure deep in the woods, very far away of them, in the dark, in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well,
That's
there's
all I've seen.
there's a
Wait, isn't the Bigfoot kind of the same thing as El Chupacabra, or am I wrong?
El Chupacabra is a, like, it walks on 4 legs.
Maybe they're brothers.
It's like a distant cousins. They only come out every now and again and be like, "Hey man, are you bored?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they
like,
just go
let's
take
meet
a
up.
circle.
Let's meet up at the Texas-Mexico border
Well,
and
like,
chill.
well, like a Bigfoot. So basically, he's kind of like, he could possibly be a oh god, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a Gigantopithecus. The only most fossils were found in Asia, but they could have migrated over this way. But we've never found any of these remains in America. So basically it was this huge I don't know how to, like, describe what this thing is. It's so weird. It's like a upright ape. It's about 1,000,000 years to 100,000 years ago that it came around. And they're found in China, India, Vietnam. But it's located in several of the hominin species, which is what we have derived from. It's a big man, big monster man.
Okay. Yeah. So is he related to Bigfoot too? Is our whole family the Yeti, Bigfoot, El Chupacabra, and the Big Monkey Man?
What about that guy who lives in the snow?
The Yeti.
Yeah, him.
That's the Yeti.
Yeah, I think the only time I've ever seen like a Yeti pop up anywhere is from like that movie, The Mummy, where she like calls on the Yetis, she's like, help, and they come help and like protect them from this dead guy.
Help!
Help!
Help me!
Help me, please!
Wait, have you ever played Skyrim?
Yes.
And the Yetis are like extremely powerful, and whenever you like walk towards them, they like beat the crap out of you and your character immediately.
I just
dies.
run around them. I
I literally just run, and then they're like following me, and I'm like, not today. And then my bodyguard usually gets killed.
Yeah, killed my dog.
I'd be pissed. I'd go back and get Miko.
It killed my dog. I was like, oh, is that how we feeling today? All right. All right. Sorry, but yeah.
Bob's Burgers. All right.
All right.
Right, Linda. No, but yeah, it's just, I think that it could be derived from this monster ape thing, but I don't understand, like, why did this pop out of nowhere? Like, were there other things going on in these certain areas that the government wanted to cover up?
Well, I have two big questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, why are there no pictures or close encounters with it?
Mm-hmm.
But number two, why does the myth exist if it's not real?
That's what I'm saying.
What is it based off of?
It's based off of this Gigantopithecus. Wow, that's a big word. It's called Gigas, means giant in Greek. But I don't understand, like, why this creature just popped out of nowhere. Like, did we just get bored? Or, like, what happened? And, like, this creature thing is smaller than the height of a human because it's an ape. So it still would be bent over walking like an ape. But I don't understand. Like, what?
I don't get it. Nobody
don't.
Gets it.
It's confusing.
Like, who is Bigfoot? Who is she?
Who is she? Who is he?
Who are they?
It's 2018. Gender is not something we can just choose.
Well, there was like an article and it says that Bigfoot shot dead, but body disappears.
Yeah, okay.
Conspiracy.
Okay, girl.
It says
Maybe.
conspiracy theorists claim cops covered up proof of Yeti.
Why would the cops do that?
They would probably make it public
Is it
so everyone
like-
would stop, like, hunting for it.
Is it like cops, they all like in their training, they just get this message that's like, hey, if you ever kill Bigfoot, tell nobody and hide the body.
Literally, it says a turkey hunter had shot and killed this 10-foot beast. A resident in rural Pennsylvania called 911 and claimed he had evidence that Sasquatch was real after finding a huge footprint near his home. Now, hundreds of conspiracy theorists have accused authorities of a cover-up after reports of military helicopters swooping on the area, possibly to remove the Bigfoot body.
You know, it could be near Area 51.
Pennsylvania?
No, with Bigfoot. Hashtag next week's topic.
We're doing Area 51 next week.
Are we?
Absolutely.
That is such a conspiracy.
That's not even a conspiracy theory. Like, you can see Area 51. There's, like, a video of, like, some guy pulling up there, and he's like, oh, man, I'm lost. I'm like, you would get shot.
Yeah, I know. Area 51's, like, ridiculous.
On site.
On site.
On site.
Oh, well, here's the Colleen streak. Here we go. Colleen. Add me on Snapchat, Justin Dryer 1 to receive my daily streaks.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so...
Mine are also good.
Anyways, back to Bigfoot. They were talking about how... What?
What?
Well, Justin, you could be Bigfoot. You got some big feet.
Moving on. Lightly moving on.
But Thomas Roger, who has followed reports of Bigfoot for 24 years, said, "This stinks to high heaven. They clearly know something, but they're keeping us in the dark. With all sightings, we have to take them seriously, and this is no different. Sadly for us, though, until a body is found, the question of whether Bigfoot exists or not is still a mystery."
Oh boy.
But there is proof that police took an emergency phone call from John Winesickle, the resident who found the footprint.
Winesickle, not a creamsicle, but a winesicle.
Well, I mean,
I'll take 2.
this literally looks like he just like pressed in like a piece of pizza and 3 golf balls into the ground.
A piece of pizza and 3 golf.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine if he slapped a piece of pepperoni in there and just rubbed it into the dirt to try to prove he saw Bigfoot?
It smells like beef.
I smell like beef.
It smells like beef.
Listen, we have 9 minutes left in the show. Time to get to the breaking point of this whole story.
Let's where's the beef? Let's find the beef. Taylor serving up hot beef.
Well, I
Hot
just
beef. Gotta go to Subway and get a hot beef sandwich after this.
ew.
Ooh.
Ew. What was that
It
noise?
was me slurping up hot.
Oh my god. That's gross.
I just killed the Justin Fame.
You broke me. Stop, you're leaning on the microphone.
Yeah.
My fans can't hear me.
All 5 of them listening. Shout out to the real fans.
Hey y'all.
I have merch.
I don't, but you can still
Go
hang
for
out with
fame.
me.
Go for fame.
Go for fame.
Think you're looking like House of Fame. How can I direct your call?
But yeah, basically, what I want to talk about is just, I don't understand why, like,
How can I direct
hey!
your beef?
Oh my goodness.
The end. Taylor, please take the floor before I talk again.
Yeah, literally. Move away from the mic. You've hit it about 10 times. If you can hear that sound, that's Justin dying.
That's the tea brewing. That's the tea kettle flying off the handle. Anyway, back to Bigfoot. I have a lot to say about Bigfoot.
But if you think that Bigfoot, do you think that Bigfoot exists?
No.
No.
I think it's a hoax. I think just like the Loch Ness Monster's a hoax. Just like leprechauns are a
Wait,
hoax.
we haven't even talked about Nessie yet.
That's
will
not.
another day.
We're
3
not
weeks.
going to talk about the leprechauns.
I've seen the Loch Ness Monster at Busch Gardens. You've seen him too.
I've seen The Water Horse, and that movie made me cry. The Water Horse, it's about the Loch Ness Monster and how it's actually like a sweet little cuddly animal that could rip you to shreds but doesn't.
That's nice. The water horse. Okay.
But yeah, I don't understand what people's obsession with Bigfoot is. There's no real evidence. Like, there's never been a video that you can just not contest to, like, 100% Bigfoot walking around, done deal, it's there happening. That's, like, I just don't understand. Like, where did this come from? In that 50-year time frame, what also was happening? If you've ever read the book 1984, Winston goes back and changes things in history to make it seem like the lesser good of what's happening now is actually the goodest thing.
I'm not gonna touch the mic.
We're about to. But what I think is maybe they were using like Bigfoot as a cover-up for something else. Not really too sure. Hey guys,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I completely agree.
What do you think?
I don't think he's real.
I think it's just like a cover-up for... They hired some guy in the backwoods.
Like, was someone just like, hey, I want to trick the whole world, so we're gonna just name this different things in different places of the world so that the locals catch on, and then just have them run around in the woods wearing a hairy suit.
Yeah, basically.
Just long enough for someone to get a picture and then never again.
Well, there's not really much to say about Bigfoot. Like, everything's kind of just repeating patterns of, like, evidence. Evidence, quote-unquote evidence.
Is the evidence scientifically proven?
Nope.
The evidence is all conjecture. All of it. Every last bit. None of it is actual, real
But
especially with Photoshop these days, if I see a picture, most pictures that I see on the internet, I assume are Photoshopped before I look closer.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you guys want to follow me on Instagram at SWXZII and the Justin Fame and Colleen McNichol
That's me.
on Instagram, and send us some suggestions for some other topics. We'd love to hear that. And if you want to listen to Colleen's show on Wednesdays at 11,
Please do
correct?
so. I'm
Yes.
probably going to change the time low-key because I always have something to do during that time. But I'll keep you updated.
Right on.
And purchasing merchandise, justinfame.weebly.com/merchandise. We have sales all this week and through Valentine's Day. Get your loved one a Justin Fame sticker or phone case.
So till tomorrow.
So until tomorrow.
Shipping is free.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.